Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. Well, y'all seen the thumbnail, and I don't mean to be misleading or anything because it's kind of misleading, but it still talk about this, the same thing. Because I'm basically basing this video right here off an article that I read. Whereas it was reported Tom Thibodeau might prefer giving up RJ Barrett over Quentin Grimes and a Donovan Mitchell trade, saying that if they was going to make the trade, that he would rather give up RJ Barrett than Quentin Grimes. If y'all tell me if y'all agree with that in the comment section, I'm gonna let you know how I feel as we go further on the video. But as reports have come out in the last couple of days that the Jazz did want RJ Barrett, so like, a lot of things that's being reported is conflicting. And I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, but the thing about most of these reporters that are writing these stories about the New York Knicks, some of them are not even from New York. And a lot of them, they don't like the Knicks. I'm just going to come out right and say, I'm not going to say that they don't like the Knicks because they're journalists and they're supposed to be unbiased or whatever. But come on, let's be realistic. There's a lot of people in journalism, sports journalism, that do not like the Knicks, and they make their feelings known on national television every other day with their jokes. We can go comedians, not only in sports entertainment, but everybody hates on the New York Knicks. So in my opinion, I feel like people just dislike the Knicks. And a lot of these that's growing up and that are in the industries right now that I just mentioned, they're young relative. Like to me, I'm not going to drop my age, but I consider them to be young guys. So they came up in a time when the Knicks was doing bad, when the Knicks have not been respected. They remind me of my nephews. Every time I talk about the New York Knicks, they got something disrespectful to say. And in my opinion, that's most of these writers that are out there. But like I said, this video is based on this article. I'll read some of it off for you, then we jump right back in. I'm going to give you my opinion. Like I said, things have been conflicting with the Donovan Mitchell. Things been going slow. So I don't know, should I verbate or not? But let's just get into it. Things have gone cold on the Donovan Mitchell trade front. While the New York Knicks reportedly very much want to acquire the Utah star, the team has not met the Jazz gigantic demands for the star for Donovan Mitchell. One of the big questions has been whether or not former top 3 pick RJ Barrett will be moved in the deal, because while he might be New York top prospect amongst a collection of young players, the former Duke standout is due for extension. And like I said, there have been conflicting stories because right here they're saying the Jazz is not going to probably want RJ Barrett because of the salary that he's going to be owed, and they're right now in the rebuilding stage. And then they go on, blah, blah, blah. But as such, the players who most frequently have been mentioned in potential deals has been Quentin Grimes. And this is where this whole, like I said, it's not a verbatim, but this is where this whole video coming at, where forgot this bum name. And that's why I call him a bum, because I really think the New York Knicks move on from Tom Thibodeau. I mean, Tom Thibodeau's been in the league for a while coaching. He has his up and downs. But in my opinion, he wears and tears on basketball players. He have his favorites. And this is why I think this RJ Barrett and Quentin Grimes things is coming up. We will see as the season progresses what happens when opening day start. Will Donovan Mitchell be on this team? But if y'all have watched videos that I made of Quentin Grimes before the New York Knicks drafted him, I compared this kid to Klay Thompson. And I actually said that he might be better because his defense is much better than Klay Thompson's defense. He started his career off as a point guard, moved over to shooting guard. He's used to being the main attraction on the team, so it's not like he couldn't carry a team. And in my opinion, there are certain players in this league that can carry a team, but just haven't gotten an opportunity. And I think RJ Barrett has gotten an opportunity that he could. If Julius Randle wasn't on his team, we don't know how RJ Barrett would progress so far. I think it was a setback with the way Julius Randle hogs the ball. He's not a team player. He should have came in, galvanized. That's why I respect LeBron James so much. I don't mean to jump off top like that, but LeBron James is one of my favorite players of all time. He know how to come in. He gets the team to follow up game plan. He gets everybody situated. He get them to know their roles. I think when Julius Randle came in here, we had a young team. We had some vets, yes, but Julius Randle was the star. He should have played that LeBron James role, but he went another way with it. But let's get back to the main topic here. Like I said, there's belief around the league. Tom Thibodeau would prefer to give up Barrett in a deal than shooting guard Quentin Grimes, who was coming off a solid rookie year and a summer league in which he looked quicker, stronger, and more sculpted. Grimes is a better defender and three-point shooter than Barrett. And yes, he is. And this is my point. Like, I don't want to get rid of Barrett. I don't want to get rid of Quentin Grimes. I don't want to get rid of Emmanuel quickly. I don't want to get rid of Gerald Sims. I don't want to get rid of Grimes. I dropped that because I think that's a nucleus that the Knicks can move forward with. In my opinion, I know a lot of people just want a star name on this team, and that's what it's all about. It's about the flash. And like you hear all these commentators, and they talk about Donovan Mitchell. The Knicks need Donovan Mitchell. The Knicks don't need Donovan Mitchell. What the Knicks need to do is grow their youth team. You know what I'm saying? Get them where we don't know. Like, forgive me for stuttering, because I'm trying to get so much out at one time. Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, all the young players on the New York Knicks, teams won. Now, if teams want these guys, they must see something in these guys. And I'm saying you never know what we got on this team until we give one of these guys an opportunity. And I'm piggybacking by why I'll say anybody can be not anybody, but there are guys that can carry a team. We don't know what we got on this team unless we give these kids a chance. You know what I'm saying? We might stink for a couple of years, but we've been stinking for a decade. But we might come out smelling like a rose. RJ Barrett, I don't think y'all heard me call him Star Barrett, and I think he can be a star in this league. I just think he could be a Batman. I think Quentin Grimes will come in. He can play that Klay Thompson role. We just have to find our Steph Curry. Now, I'm not saying Jalen Brunson is that guy, but I think Jalen Brunson would add much needed stability to the point guard position that we've been looking for years. So this is why I'm willing to go into the season with the squad that we have right now. Like I said in other videos, I want to give Julius Randle a second chance. I want to give Julius Randle a chance to redeem himself because you got to think about it. The man wants to redeem his reputation as well. It's coming to the play, giving New York Knicks fans, hopefully giving New York Knicks fans the best of his abilities and show that everything that went through it was just last year, because he did come in the first year. He stunk it up. We wanted him gone. The second year, he got us to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he can come in with an understanding that he can't do it by himself. And that's another thing about Tom Thibodeau. He have his favorites and who the guys he want to play. And this is why I think there is truth to this article about Tom Thibodeau wanting Quentin Grimes over RJ Barrett. Because he still wants Derrick Rose on his team. And much as I like Derrick Rose, and I know a lot of you out there like Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose stay hurt. He can give us all the energy he can give us off the bench, and I want it. I love it. Yes, but he stay hurt. Derrick Rose is about 1 year, 2 years removed from this league. His body can't take it. He had to leave the league for a while. He came back, and we all applaud the man for the comeback. Yes. Give me. Where's my button? Where's my button? Yeah, there you go. D Rose, that's for you. But it's past his time. It's past his time right now. And I think that role should go into McBride. You know what I'm saying? Let him come off the bench, try to win a 6-man, even Manuel quickly. But I'm looking at this team right now as is. We don't need Donovan Mitchell. I don't think we should move any one of our players. And if it comes to playing RJ Barrett over Quentin Grimes, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of stuck. RJ Barrett been in the league for 3 years now, going on his 4 years. We kind of see what he's capable of. But every year he come in, he do improve on a part of his game, and that's what I like about RJ Barrett. But this is Quentin Grimes coming in his second year. We seen what he did in his first year. If he didn't get hurt, who knows what we would see more. But we seen what he did in summer league, and I know a lot of people don't like summer league after seeing Kevin Knox have a great summer league and then performing the way he did. We all fall back off of summer league. But like I said in my video about, if you was to go back find my videos about Quentin Grimes, New York Knicks drafting the next Klay Thompson. I do believe this guy. I'm not saying he will be the next Klay Thompson, but I think his skill set will be up there as he get older and progress more in the league. His 3-point shot will get even better. His defense, what you can say, if you good on defense, you're just going to get better as the years go, because you're going to start predicting where the player is going to be. That's just how I feel, and that's just my opinion, and that's how I played when I played. You start understanding the game slow down immensely, so your defense will get better. Y'all let me what y'all know, what y'all think about this. Do y'all think the New York Knicks, if we was to make a deal, should we give up RJ Barrett instead of Quentin Grimes? Like I said, I don't want to give up nobody. I don't even want Donovan Mitchell on a team. I think, before I end this video, I just want to say one thing. I don't trust Danny Ainge. We've seen what he did with Isaiah Thomas and a few other players. And I think it's the same thing, because everybody's saying that there's no pressure on Utah, but Utah initiated this goddamn trade. So if Donovan Mitchell didn't want out, come on. And then Donovan Mitchell is willing to waive his 15% trade kicker that Utah will have to pay. Come on. I mean, the kid went out. So I'm thinking the Knicks are like, yo, I'm gonna give you 5. I'll give you 6 draft picks, and I'll give you Derrick Rose or Evan Fournier. But we keeping our young core. And if that don't work, then all right, we see you later. And then we'll see how the Utah Jazz look this season coming up. And then we'll see how patient Donovan Mitchell really is. Will any rumbles come out of Utah? I'm telling you, if they're not doing well, he's going to want out. You know what I'm saying? And Danny Ainge know this. I'm just mean Danny Ainge is a very smart executive, and y'all know that GM, what you want to call him, but he's a very smart man. He got steals, and everybody want to talk about the Minnesota deal and compare it to the New York Knicks. And I'm gonna say it again, it's not the same. Minnesota felt the need. Right now, I don't think the Knicks need Donovan Mitchell. Everybody just want to start on the Knicks. That's what they want. Everybody, people that are not even Knicks fans, they just want to start on the Knicks. And that's the truth. But we don't need them. We don't need them. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.